Today I've stumbled upon something extremely good. And, so, first I want to explain to you guys something. I'm about to record my first episode of Half-Life today. Like I know it's like you already played Half-Life, you dumb. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on replaying the series as if I don't know it, because it's good for webcamness. And as for FNAF, you guys are all like, oh god, what now? So, some guy told me of these YouTubers. I don't know their channel is actually. He just simply said, a bunch of small YouTubers who are recently starting YouTube are doing something remarkable because they're FNAF fans. They're going and playing FNAF, but playing it off as if it just came out. Like, not even playing dumb. Like, they legit are playing it off like it's 2014. I think that's something unique and cool, and I might do that during the FNAF Let's Play, so be prepared for that. But this is the last thing we're going to do on the channel before we start playing Half-Life. My ear itches. Holy... Gosh dang. Sorry. So whenever I start playing Half-Life, I don't want to do anything related to Half-Life. But this, that means I need to look over Operation Black Mesa, and that is it. I will record Half-Life and pretend like we don't know what it is. So that's good. But this is the last 8 years of Gordon Freeman's unpublished diaries. So yeah, it says like this. So here's where the diary starts. So this is legit, like, not just some guy named Gordon Freeman, his life and stuff. This is like, Gabe posted this as if it really was sent in, and this is like what's happening. But they're telling us a lot of things here, like this was actually written up. I know this was written up by Valve, and because it like mentions them, but yet it's like in the Half-Life 2 Episode 2 universe. It's really cool. It's basically, it tells me that obviously Half-Life 3 is going to be years like after Episode 2 happened, and the only way for us to know what happened in that bridgeway is this. And this is also telling me a really interesting theory that this is G-Man business with his employers. G-Man's employers is Valve, and Valve writes Gordon Freeman's story, so it means G-Man sends him on the adventure, and then the story writes out for itself. That's what I'm actually getting at here, and it's been a very long time since people have actually had a good piece of evidence to back up a G-Man theory, and it's really cool. But I'm gonna read all 8 years of this diary. I know, right? So we're gonna start here, October 11th, 1986. What? I was about to... Okay. October 11th, 2007. Alex still hasn't spoken to me. I don't really blame her. I guess I just sat there, held by that advisor. I read a little bit into this, like this, and it's really interesting. It's gonna mention, like, into the next one, it mentions Valve, but yet it still sticks to the Half-Life story. It's so amazing. I just sat there and watched as her father was murdered by those fat alien baby things. Dog tried to help. I did nothing. As Alex sobbed over her still warm body of her dad, I just stared. What the hell is wrong with me? Why couldn't I just say something? Offer some words to... I don't know what the hell that word is. Like, what the hell? Anyways, but I just stared. I wouldn't talk to me either. Shit. Wow. So December 23rd, 2007. Alex and I exchanged a few texts a couple of days ago, but I'm pretty convinced nothing happened. I don't know what the ER is. Christmas this year, I guess it's going to be another year of uncomfortable pullovers at the Vortigons. What? June 14th, 2008. So yeah, I'd rather I what the hell? So yeah, I was rather expecting to hear from the folks over at Valve by now. See, this is where it starts. Valve. G-Man works for Valve. G-Man's employers. This is what it's been the entire time, and it's been right under our freaking noses that Valve is the employer of G-Man. Things are things are still pretty awkward with Alex. I guess we're not friends anymore. We've met up a couple of times at gatherings with others and sort of been polite, but I tend to keep myself to myself as such things. Not a big one for small talk, which always makes it ticker. What? Okay, so there's another theory that before the Residence Cascade, G-Man was probably one of the biggest mouths around Black Mesa. That's something someone read in a Half-Life article or something. But yeah, I heard about it. There was also that time we bumped into each other at the coffee shop in White Fort. Okay, I didn't read this part. I haven't gotten to this part. I was like, what? Okay, God, that was uncomfortable. I didn't say anything, but it only seemed to make her more annoyed. But yeah, I was getting worried that the lack of any communication with Valve. I was pretty sure they'd be wanting to send me off on a new task by now. At least give me a chance to avenge Eli. It's kind of weird. So, by the way, this is a 2016, but as far as I know, I'll look at it at the end, but I'm not about to switch screens. Money is getting Money during a freaking alien empire? Wow, okay. And the alien overlords controlling us all unchallenged sucks pretty hard. I keep finding my eyes glancing at the old crowbar there on the mantle. The crowbar on the mantle. I've not gone alone since my first day at Black Mesa. That was pretty epically badly, no. I'll wait until I don't know what the fuck. These have pretty damn big words, like 10th grade shit. At Valve, get in touch. That's the right thing to do. I'm sure it'll. What the freak is wrong with my talking today? I'm not good at reading. Jesus Christ. I should just get text to speech or whatever that Google Chrome add-on is. This is probably cancer for you guys. I'm sure it'll be any day now. Jesus Christ. February 1st, 2011. Wow, it's been weeks since I wrote in here. Weeks? It's been years. Boy, I've been busy. New job and all. You got a job. I've picked up some part-time shifts at the White Forest Cafe. It's not great money, but it's money. Far better than that cleaning job at the Combine facilities. Creepy as hell. That was a year of my life. I'll never get back, and I'll be glad. Okay, I thought I was gonna sneeze. That would have been bad. I'll be glad never to wear that disguise again. Wear disguise. So this is telling me that he's taken his ATV suit off. It's finally. So if in Half-Life 3 we just come in with the ATV, I will call bullshit. Where was I? I'm hyped. This is the first, I can just about manage the rent. He should be given a castle for what he's done. For the shooting and shit, but if I can pick up a couple more shifts, I think it will be a lot easier. Oh my god. Oh, October 27th, 2011. Oh wow, you'll never guess who I was at the cafe today. Dr. Kleiner. I don't know whether or not to call this good or cringe. It's been a long time since I've seen him, and we had a whole bunch of catching up to do. Catch up on. Cat up. Holy hell. It's morning. I just woke up 2 hours ago. And we had been a whole bunch of catching up. Fuck that sentence. He retired now. He's retired now. I just fucking lost my place. Okay, where the fuck am I? Living in an annex off Barney's place back in the hills. Barney is still alive. He still tinkers around in the garage, apparently. Says it's good to be prepared in case Valve ever contacted us again. I hadn't thought about Valve for God months until he mentioned it. I suppose they still might. Fuck, it's messaging me. Okay, I'm gonna minimize that. I'm gonna keep that. That's important. I suppose they still might. Things have been in limbo here for a long time. It's hard to imagine any changing. So it would be great if to see Kleiner. It was still great to see Kleiner. He's the only guy I've never felt judged by. I wish I could tell him that, but well, you know. This is like interesting. Alright, URK. Barney was in today. What? He asked me if I had seen Kleiner. I said yeah. How could he say yeah? He doesn't speak. Sure, he chattered to me for about an hour yesterday. Barney explained that Kleiner is not so well. Fuck, God, no. Fuck. No. He's like in the hospital. Apparently I caught him at a good moment. But he disappeared from Barney's place a few days earlier, saying he was looking for Lamar. Lamar has been dead for years. Oh, really? Lamar died? I feel terrible. August 3rd, 2012. The year of Portal, I think? I think Portal. I think Portal 2 was released in 2012. I don't know. I have to look that up. Mossman was in the cafe. Oh. Mossman? Mossman's at the fucking Arctic base. Okay, so this is starting to get weird. Oh. I should stay first. I'm assistant manager after they made me full-time. Angel quiet because Angel, who the fuck is that? Quit because she wasn't happy with her hours. Then Philip moved to City 17, Sheen's head office. I thought City 17 was destroyed. Then meant Julia. Who are these names? Are they gonna be in Half-Life 3? That'd be cool. I guess it was nature's natural choice. A lot more responsibility, and it keeps me busy. Anyways, I was saying, Mossman was in again. She comes in once a week and talks about how she's about to set off in the Borealis. The Borealis has been in dry dock for 5 years now. I'm worried about her. She needs to move on. What the freak is happening? Okay, how much more do we have? Oh lord, we have a lot more. March 29th, 2013. I had a filming moment in the cafe today. Julia came out to couldn't get off staff locker open. Couldn't get her staff locker opened, and her car keys were inside. They still drive cars? What the fuck? She had to pick up her kid from school. I might not read all of this. She grabbed her pop out of her locker and all that good stuff. Okay, this really doesn't seem much important. March 13th, 2014. So the White Forest Cafe closed down for good. Since the combine stopped coming in, money is getting really tight. A few locals really weren't enough to pop up the place, and the head of the office said either we'd take half wage or closes. Julie and Brian were today pay cut. Got a month's pay, so there's time. Okay. Oh gosh, dang. This is a lot. I can't read this all. Damn it. It happened again. I was checking my email and there was something about Valve. As ever, my heart picked up. But it would just be this bloody spam, something about selling bucket valves or whatever those. I mean, bloody hell. God. I have to go laugh this off real quick. Hang on. Okay, good. Recording again. Yay! Okay. Yeah, bucket valve. God, yeah. So July 28th, 2015, I turned 40 last week. I didn't do anything for it. I didn't feel like something needed to be celebrated. Anyway, it was hard to fit more than a couple of people into the bed sit. I remember something in the morning. Kind of wished I hadn't. Alex and I back in the day had joked about when we turned 40 we'd say that we'd not found anyone yet. We were both single at 40. We'd just marry each other. We were joking, but I think we both meant it a bit too. I didn't hear from her. I mean, I haven't heard from her in a couple of years, but I did wonder. The big four. Oh my! It's hard to read. It's like my screen's so bright. Oh, might have given her a nudge to say hi. No, her 40th is next month. Maybe she's waiting until then. Fingers crossed. There you go, Gordon. I'm sorry, I need to let this out of my system. Sometimes I think Valve is about the promises and agreements. I think about the contracts we've made. Verbal, of course, but I'm always the fool. I think about how we're going to bring down the combine together, how Mossman's finally going to take her cargo, whatever. The bloody hell, is he German? I don't know. Jesus Christ, bloody hell it was. And how Alex and I would make a real difference, and maybe I'd have finally found the courage to tell her how I feel. It's so weird. I think about what I could have been. They just kept their word. I've tried contacting them, obviously, after a couple of non-comment replies from dog, whatever, saying that they didn't have an answer right now. There's just been nothing, not a word. Look, I just thought I'd meant something to them, but I thought we had something special. What the fuck? Something they cared about too. I guess that makes me the bloody fool again, doesn't it? Sod it. And that's the end. There's nothing on 2016, which is interesting, but yeah, like the Mossman things. Oh, wait, I should have read this. I had a funny email in the cafeteria today. Kids from school panicking. I put the crowbar out in the toolbox back a few months back as I looked silly. The flat, I grabbed it, popped out the locker, handed the keys to her. She was grateful. Well, I finally found so use of that crowbar, finally. But yeah, you guys could read this fully for yourself. Sorry for the bad reading. I'm not so good at that. This was my ears. Okay, I'm gonna pour some water down my ears to get it. Now earwax is... Okay, I'm gonna have to go clean my ears. Whatever. So this was 2015 post, so this was last year. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, thought this was informational, leave a like, subscribe, and all that. Yeah. See you guys.